What's good with ya, baby? Peace and love to everybody out there, man. Hope all is well. You guys take care of yourselves, staying safe out there. It's your boy Ahmad back to y'all with another reaction. So, about last year, we react to Jordan highlights. That's one of my favorite reactions I ever dropped on this channel. A couple weeks later, we reviewed Magic Johnson. A little bit later, we reviewed Larry Bird. Now today, we got the man, the myth, the legend. Really the myth. Like, he got so much records and so much stories. I heard about this dude. Like, of course, everybody knows about the 100-point game. Heard he averaged about 50 points per game in the season. He got so much records and so much milestones. I don't give a fuck if it's 1,000 years from now. How evolved the game gonna change from 1,000 years from now. Them records is not gonna be broken by this man right here, Wilt Chamberlain. Now, with Jordan highlights, it was different compared to this one because growing up, I watched quite a bit, really kind of a lot of Jordan highlights. I'm not even gonna lie. But Wilt, I didn't really see too much, so this really gonna be my first ever reaction to Wilt. Of course, I heard about him, but I ain't never seen him like his highlights ever, like we doing right now. And this one colorized too, so hope you guys enjoyed this, man. Like, subscribe if y'all new. Let's get it. They got this colorized too. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
So,
awesome.
but he was the greatest basketball player that ever lived.
Being wrestled.
Physically, he was still the most imposing physical player that ever played this league, period. There's no one that's come close to him in terms of just physical prowess.
Man.
And as athletic as any man who ever walked the earth.
Y'all let me know how tall Wilt was. Y'all let me know.
You
I
try
think he was like 6'7", 7'3". Y'all let me know.
guarding that on a basketball court sometime.
This was more than just some big guy who dunked the basketball and ran up and down the court. This was a true athlete. One of a kind. And his physical prowess was unbelievable.
He's going to the basket.
He was fast, too.
Block the shot. Boy, Wilt blocked that nicely. Wilt playing another tremendous game. Wrap around pass. The Globetrotters are here and jumping in. Great play for the big man.
Great defensive work, tremendous ball handling, and a tremendous demonstration.
And he run fast with the best of them, too. Like, normally, taller dudes kind of slow, kind of, you know what I'm saying? But he running like a deer on these highlights, too. Like, man, with his height as well. Like, that's crazy.
Of speed and ability.
And it's just hard for people to fathom what we talk about when we say what he did. He did things that just defy description. I can remember plays that he made that when I would talk about him, people said, no, he couldn't have done that. And I'm telling you, like, he was just a great basketball player.
He bringing the ball up the court like he's a guard, too.
But Chamberlain keeps the pressure on. Wilt rebounds for a fast break. For the Eastern All-Stars, as Wilt Chamberlain comes up with another rebound. Wilt sort of toying with the opposition.
He's just playing around.
West leads by 4, 85-81. Goes to
Knocked loose, Hurston back, Chamberlain slam dunk.
Hey, that dude made a business decision. Don't jump with Milt.
away from Bowman.
Chamberlain again underneath. Great shot by Chamberlain.
By the fact that he led the league in assists later on, showed he could pass the basketball. So Wilt had all the tools.
Unselfish.
He didn't display them all the time because he was asked to do other things.
He can hurt you with assists like that also, playing the post.
That was a great pass by Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain.
And I'm not even trying to hear, oh, he was playing against plumbers. I feel like if Wilt played to this day, he'll still dominate. Like, look at his stature as a player. The only player I can compare him, if as far as like dominance, is Shaq. Yeah, Shaq. Shaq and like Hakeem and whatnot. I gotta do some Hakeem highlights too.
The most valuable player in the National Basketball Association this year.
You know, obviously, and his legend remains across the whole league. I'm glad the three-point line wasn't around for him. He would have figured that out probably too. So
Pass it to Chamberlain, he's open, he shoots, he scores.
I'm glad I played in this era. Let's put it that way.
Hell yeah.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah, the post game too.
Wilt still tries it. And in she goes.
Chamberlain turns and shoots outside. Good.
There's somebody going through the middle. Nobody goes. Wilt takes it.
Is that Bill Russell too? If he doing this against Bill Russell as well, y'all should. It should go to show y'all how great he was. Like,
Puts it in there.
Wilt did not go
Bill
in
Russell
and dislodge people. That was not his game. And if you remember, the main point is 60% or more of Wilt's shots came on fadeaways.
He had a post game too.
Chamberlain is the greatest scoring machine the game has ever known, and he can score on you in dozens of ways. Here's one you can't stop, the fall-away jumper. And he hits this repeatedly, despite good defense. That fall-away jumper just cannot be stopped.
He got the mask on, too.
Beautiful.
When this giant walks out on the floor, the 76ers automatically have a great number of points.
Unbelievable shot, Keith. If he gets that close to the basket, I don't see how anyone can stop
him. Over with.
I think with his competitive spirit that he had, that's the one thing about Wilt. Wilt did not like to lose. He always wanted to win. So if he'd have been 6'4", 6'5", or 6'6", I think he would have had the determination. He probably would have had more of that killer instinct also to dunk the ball and destroy people. Because of his size, I think he really held back most of the time and didn't try to dominate with his physical body. And I thought, quite frankly, that he was more of a finesse player than a power player, and yet when he did turn on the power and exert that physical presence, he was unstoppable.
Were you as great as you were because of the time, or would you be as great now? I mean, there's 15 7-footers now. There were 3 in your era.
Well, I disagree with you there. I think it was a lot of big guys when I played. Guys who weighed more than I did. A few guys
look like they're the same height as Wilt.
But today the guys are much more athletic. But I think sometimes when you have all that going for you in the body, how is your head?
That mentality. I heard another crazy story about Wilt. Someone told me about, like, he played volleyball, he ran track. I think he like won the national championship. I might be wrong, but someone told me like he won the national championship in track. I think someone said he played football. I don't think he played football, but that's crazy. Like, he did it all. Like, one of a kind. Like,
I said, you know, Wilt, I think I'm the only guy on this planet that knows how really good you are. Because he was smart on top of everything else. He was the smartest guy I played against.
The Celtics press the ball to keep it away from Chamberlain.
He was so dominant.
He scores anyway.
Chamberlain gets the ball. His double team puts it in nonetheless.
Chamberlain, boxed in and all, still gets the shot away.
Chamberlain banks it in.
Chamberlain outside.
Chamberlain in the pivot.
And his post game is crazy.
And to Chamberlain.
Like, you already can't stop this man going to the hole. Like, that's enough said. But his post game too. Oh yeah, he would have averaged 30, probably even 40 in this league. Facts. If Giannis can dominate, cause they damn near got the same build, long, strong. You feel me? Built. Oh yeah, he gonna dominate. Oh, he only play against plumbers. Come on now, you can't even hit nobody nowadays. You can't even touch nobody in this league nowadays, bro. Without being a foul.
It's kind of Kevin Durant-ish. Like, well, yeah, look how tall he is. Of course, he just shoots over everybody.
Yeah, KD too.
Great shot by Chamberlain. Jones, 3-on-2. Russell, blocked by Chamberlain. A great block by Chamberlain.
That's on Bill Russell. That ain't no scrub. That ain't what everybody said. Oh, you only play against plumbers. Everybody looked like they the same height as Wilt. Now, they might be a little bit shorter, but, bro, these are all-world talent at the end of the day, bro. These ain't no scrubs. This is all-world talent. And he just toyed.
2 great plays by Wilt Chamberlain.
Against Bill Russell,
now let's watch his defense.
He's going to challenge Wilt. He does. Wilt fly swats it right down his throat.
Jumps it up over Wilt. Wilt blocks it. That's 4 block shots for Chamberlain. Chamberlain blocked it. Great play by Chamberlain. Chamberlain gets the ball. Nice play.
Trying to get it up over Chamberlain. He drives it down his throat.
The Heinz, and he's deep. Blocked by Chamberlain.
He switches to Krebs, blocks the shot.
Sam Jones. Good block by Chamberlain.
It's a 3-inch height advantage. Chamberlain got just enough of it.
Havlicek blocked, and Chamberlain has the rebound.
Going to drive over Chamberlain. Wilt slaps it out of there. Good block by Chamberlain.
Penetrates, gives to Jackson. Chamberlain blocks it.
Put it up again. Chamberlain slaps it out. That's 7 times Wilt's blocked shots tonight.
Wilt puts it up. Wilt knocks it down.
Oscar working. Chamberlain spoiled it. Good defensive play by Wilt.
Barry puts it up.
Over Chamberlain. Wilt slaps it out of there.
Down the middle. Chamberlain fights.
Like, you peep how far he is from the defender. And when he lifts the shot up and he still block it. That's... His athleticism is crazy, man.
Watch that out of bounds. He is awesome.
Look at that, bro.
Chamberlain blocks it. It's out of bounds. Oh, they call goaltending.
That's what he
Oh, that was goaltending. Okay.
Tough shot. You just don't block that shot.
Ever boys never rush. Gets his play when he wants it.
I love the colorized
and 47 and 48. Into Wilt. Goes in and scores. Wilt working against and Russell goes over with a finger roll. Chamberlain puts it up and in.
Just like that.
And it's Wilt as he leaves the game, and they're giving him a standing ovation in many sections of the arena.
I wonder if someone got the videotape of the 100-point game. I pay all my money to see that. I mean, it's gonna be none but dunks, shooting over boys, fade away, post game. But I'd like to see that for sure.
Earl Strong, the legendary referee who's no longer with us, said if we called all the fouls on Wilt, we wouldn't have a game. So there was two sets of rules for Wilt when he played.
If that's the case, 50 points per game in today's era, because everybody knows you can't even look at a player wrong without being a foul call. 50 points a game. Facts.
Wilt Chamberlain driving on Russell, and you may see a lot of that now.
Here's a little bit of a misconception. A lot of people think, hey, Wilt was scoring against everybody else, and he wasn't doing diddly against Russ. But there were games the Celtics might have won where you got 45 points, 28, 30 boards. I think you had your
62 one night, I remember very clearly.
62 off you?
Yeah. I won't ever
That's
forget.
Bill Russell,
Wilt, of course, is a great rebounder also. Uses his height and his weight of about 292 pounds to great advantage.
Finger roll in the basket.
Chamberlain rebounds. Chamberlain for the rebound. Chamberlain rebounds it. Chamberlain the rebound.
Can't do nothing about it.
Chamberlain on the rebound, number 13. Chamberlain gets the rebound.
And the 55 rebound game, how about that?
To go against Bill Russell, the great defender, and get 55 rebounds. People say, well, he wouldn't do that today. Yeah, he did it against Bill Russell.
I knew that.
55 rebounds against Bill Russell. I feel like if your peers, because at the beginning Bill Russell said Wilt Chamberlain to him was the greatest of all time. If your peers say that about you, same thing with Jordan. Everybody that Jordan played against, most of them say he was the greatest. Now you got some that say LeBron was the greatest, but if you got all your peers that you played against with the war against, say you the greatest, you the greatest. Just like that simple. Fuck what all the fans are saying. Like that.
This is what I was supposed to do if I really wanted to dominate the game.
That pass.
And it was something also very gratifying about it. When you go up there and you grab that ball and you squeeze it, and you say it's mine.
Back to Russell. Won't go. Chamberlain slaps it up on the board, rebounds it. It comes to Chamberlain. Reed guarding him.
One of the greatest scorers, rebounders ever.
Brian.
Chamberlain works hard and winds up with 46 points and 31 rebounds. He's murder around the basket. But it's not enough to hold back Boston.
Phillips driving, blocked by Russell. Chamberlain with the rebound. The basket is good. He was fouled after shooting.
See, I see number 6 a lot. That's Bill Russell number. Like, that's crazy, man. Y'all let me know, too, how many rings Wilt Chamberlain got. I know Bill Russell got like 10, 11 rings. And I think I seen, they said Wilt Chamberlain only got 1, 2 rings. I feel like he should have had more. Did he not have like the talent around him? It was usually be like a one-man show. Y'all let me know. Y'all just let me know for sure.
Wilt has had
because Wilt should have had like 20 rings.
As the all-time high scorer of the league, Wilt sets records every time he plays.
Rebound coming off, and Chamberlain gets it. There's that great strength.
Rebound, free ball. Chamberlain puts it in. Score for the East as Chamberlain backs up the play and taps it in.
Hit the iron. Chamberlain has it. Throws it in.
That's over Bill Russell, man.
Chamberlain with the rebound. Puck. Russell had his hands on the ball, but Chamberlain forced it through.
Missing. Forced the shot. Chamberlain.
A remarkable shot on a fine defensive play.
Shot is up and missed, but Chamberlain has the rebound. And he dunks it.
I noticed you were shaking your head, Freddie Schaus, when Russell partially blocked the shot and Chamberlain forced it through.
He's just so powerful, Marty.
Slam dunk. Wilt Chamberlain.
Chamberlain following up again, as he has so many, many times in his great career.
Many, many times.
Wilt Chamberlain inside with a rebound. When Wilt gets it that close, pretty hard to handle it.
Furious foul.
Just can't tell me. Like, I don't know. Shaq remind me so much of him. How he just dunking it with ease under the rim. Just how so much grace with it. Like,
Battling out of the basket. And it's dunked in by Chamberlain.
like it's nothing.
Chamberlain on the left.
Dominated the game for a long time.
KD.
Looks one to Chamberlain. Chamberlain. Into Chamberlain. He's deep. And he dips it.
And you got players that never even seen Wilt Chamberlain play. I've never seen them. My pops never seen him play. He was way, way before our time. KD and LeBron recognizing his dominance, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't remember
Wilt Chamberlain on the dipper dunk.
Wilt, he gets an easy one. Wilt Chamberlain dunks one for Philadelphia.
Chamberlain, 7 feet 1, dumps one in.
7 foot.
Inside
Okay.
to Chamberlain. He's got it. Chamberlain at 75.
Oscar Robertson bounce passes to Big Wilt
Shout out to
Chamberlain.
Oscar Robertson.
And it's a basket.
There's Chamberlain underneath. And he dunks it.
He's got it now, and he bangs it in. Just conjecturing here, how many can he make?
Gotta get
His
out the
first
way.
6 years in the pros, Wilt Chamberlain averaged 42 points, 25 rebounds, 3 assists.
Chamberlain drops one.
Pass into Chamberlain.
42
Whoa.
points, 22 rebounds.
Muscles his way under for a two-pointer.
Slam dunk.
All right, Wilt Chamberlain, surprise. But when you're that big,
He's on another level.
Look at Harden.
In an 80-game season, he played 79 complete games. He missed 8 minutes of one game because it got thrown out.
Wow.
That was inconceivable.
The real Iron Man.
Just one game, 48 minutes a game is really enough, but playing a whole season, 48 minutes a game.
48 minutes a game. 79 games, 48 minutes a game. Nowadays, that's like 4 quarters and probably like 2 overtimes. Straight, no breaks, no being subbed out ever. Man, stop playing, man.
His way in, fakes, now shovels one of the baseline to Chamberlain and puts it up, and it is in.
Live action as Chamberlain turns and goes to the basket.
I mean, when I look back in retrospect, I say, what were they doing to me?
Chamberlain with his back to his man, fires out, takes it back, lays it up, it is good. Beautiful move by Chamberlain.
Jesus, there must have been some time when I could have gotten a rest.
But unbelievably,
they didn't even check him
he
out.
never took one.
Gives it to Chamberlain.
You know how much.
Drops it in and he's fouled.
Man.
How the hell do you stay so strong all season? How do you avoid fouling out? How do you take a beating every night with guys pushing you, punching you, grabbing you, and come back the next night fresh as a daisy?
You know how much conditioning that takes to play that amount of games and play the whole entire games with all the physicality. Nah, it ain't as physical as like the 90s or the early 2000s. But as I'm seeing in the clip, it was a lot of physicality. So I'm not even trying to hear all that plumber talk. Man, that's why I don't be on social media. They be saying bullshit on Twitter and all that. Instagram is crazy.
How the hell do you do this?
It's crazy as dude.
Chamberlain puts it in.
I was paid to play basketball and people paid to come and see me. And so my coach and the owners felt like, hey, people pay to see him, leave him out there and let him see him. And I was able to deal with it in such a way that only missing 7 minutes. And I look back on it now and go, hey, Hal, I mean, I can't believe it myself.
I would love to see him play against some of these centers today. It would be pretty embarrassing for them, to be candid with you.
I think that was Jerry West talking. I might be wrong though.
And even more astounding was the scoring. It's a record, of course.
Post game was crazy.
50 points a game. That's right. 5-0. 50.
Man's averaging 50 points a game.
50 points a game.
Chamberlain, what a shot. Goal!
He's averaging 50. A bad night is 44.
We were in awe of what he was doing out there against the best players in the world.
Rogers takes the jump shot. It's no good. Chamberlain puts it in.
This is against
Good
Bill
follow-up
Russell.
again
That's
by
what
Chamberlain.
I'm tripping about. Bill Russell.
Chamberlain. Rogers missing. Rebound.
He'd get 63. He'd get 70. I mean, miraculous things.
Chamberlain, slam dunk.
Michael Jordan scored 50 or more points 31 times in his career. Impressive. Wilt did it 45 times in one season.
The biggest, strongest, and the greatest scorer of all time.
How do you stop the guy? There's only one way to do it with an axe.
Drives the hook, lays off the Chamberlain, is busted in.
The big guy is turning it on tonight.
I heard one team had what they thought was a perfect defense against you. They locked the dressing room door.
Rest in peace to Wilt, man. This gotta be one of my all-time favorite videos I've ever watched. I love how they colorized it. It gives like a way new perspective on Wilt, man. Not that it didn't already, but dope video, man. Shout out to Fuba Sports. Shout out to you, bro. Wilt. I'm just tripping about most of these clips was against Bill Russell. Man, we all know how great Bill Russell was. And Wilt was like playing with him. I don't care what nobody say, man. Oh, he played against plumbers. Most of these dudes in this clip was damn near Wilt height. So I ain't trying to hear none of that, bro. Listen, 40 points a game. Enough said. I ain't gotta say no more. 40 points a game. If he played today, 40 points a game, easily. Hands down. Out of everything I see in this video, 40 points a game today is shit, probably even 50. I'm trying to be fair, man. Legend, man. Rest in peace to Wilt Chamberlain. If you guys want another basketball related video like this one, I might react to another Wilt highlight. Y'all let me know in the comments. Peace and love to y'all, man. Rest in peace to Wilt. It's your boy Ahmad.